Hello Aquarius, welcome to your video for the week. This will be a general reading. I alternate between channeled story messages and general readings week to week. So be sure to check those out. It's important to work with your right and left brain. If you like this video, be sure to give it a like and subscribe to the channel because I will be doing videos weekly for the foreseeable future anyway. Let's begin shuffling. I need a message for my weird Aquariuses. Okay, just had two cards fly down separately. You have think about it for a while. And then you have O, or circle. This is the Morgan's Tarot. It's actually a very Aquarian deck, very hippie. I think about it for a while. I'm getting a message of like how things are connected, you know, even if like circumstances and situations seem to you to be not connected, you're being asked to like actually put the pieces together. Like if something isn't making sense, to you, like you've had like this run of experiences that are just like perplexing, you're being called to see like how they're all connected because they seem to be, and you seem to be unaware of it. So I guess this is like for a confused Aquarius or confused Aquarius people. If you're kind of perplexed about situations and circumstances that have happened recently to you, and you're kind of sitting in that and kind of being contemplative and not really able to piece it together, this may have a message for you, a clue for what's connecting it. Okay. How exciting. What a great responsibility to give you that. Okay. Let's look at the past. What led up to this? I'm not going to take that. It just was too fast. Let's look at the past. Okay, there's a message. Okay. The past comes up as the Seven of Wands. Courage. Courage. Has like all those like warrior images and like totems. Even totem poles, weapons, the land, the fear, the masks. Courage. What's led up to this situation is like the knowledge that you are somehow a different person than your peer group. Whatever it is, be it a workplace environment, be it a social group, be it an organization, friend group, you have had an antagonistic relationship to these peers of yours. And it's kind of like you've had to fight to defend your own honor and your own integrity, like your ability to be yourself within this system. And like it comes out that you just keep coming like out and away from. So that's like what's led up to this point. Like I think I feel this like sense that like some of you are like feeling like it's your fault. So I think you shouldn't think that it's your fault. I mean, everything ultimately is a reflection of us, so to remember that. But maybe the fault is that like you're with the wrong people more than like you've done something wrong, okay? Not everyone, probably. We all need an ego check from time to time, but like really, like think about it for a while. Okay, so next up I'm going to be like looking into the present moment. Can I get a message, please, for our present moment? Present moment, please. Okay. Disappointment, Five of Cups. Present moment actually seems pretty hard for you right now. I think you're like grieving the loss of some relationships maybe, or just like feeling really used for some of you, or feeling like really sad that things haven't worked out the way that you wish they would have. I don't know what to say about it, but like it seems like that in the present moment you're just like more focused on what's bad than what's good, and like kind of feeling the effects of this loss. Remember, like, the loss came from you, like, doing the right thing. So, remember that. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to look into is future. Okay. One card kind of popped up here. I'm going to pull it, but I want to shuffle a little bit more because I feel like just not enough. Not enough movement. Future. Okay, here we go. Okay, so we have the Nine of Wands. Integrity. So this is like your boundaries getting like a lot stronger. I think you've let people kind of walk all over you and you're just kind of like grieving that right now. But yeah, in the future, it's like knowing what your boundaries are and what your limitations are with people and telling them no. Like, I'm not going to be involved in whatever with you, you know? And having the courage to stand up to your friends. It's big. You know, a lot of people don't have that. And then you have fortune. So, the Wheel of Fortune, right? It's saying basically that this is a low point in your life, but to remember that the wheel keeps churning, okay? And like, you really... I just had that Journey song come into my head, like, wheel in the sky keeps on churning. I don't know where I'll be tomorrow. Very, very nice message there for you to kind of think about how you are, you know, there are different points in life when we go through trials and tribulations to make us stronger and to make us more prepared for the good things that are coming, okay? So, like, just be mindful that the good times and the bad times are always shifting, you know? It's important not to get stuck in a moment, but to, like, let things go and let things move and expand for you. And, like, yeah, really also just, like, work on this boundary thing. Like, You've demonstrated through your courage that you're somebody worth knowing, okay? Like, a lot of people have none. You have some, okay? So, like, people need to work to get to you. You know? They need to, like, meet you where you're at. You can't be meeting them where... You shouldn't be meeting them where they're at. They should be meeting you where you're at. Okay? And we need a little touch of advice for our dear Aquarius, who has suffered a lack of justice. Okay, so this card popped up, and so did this one flew out. Knower, the Sage of Crystals. Well, this is an air element, isn't it? Knower. And then you had Death. Knower and Death. Sage of Crystals and Death. This is the kind of knowledge that comes to you only through the ending of things, the ending of cycles, man, the ending of patterns, the ending of like this wheel. I mean, you keep having this wheel message, like it's time, Aquarius. Like, you've been in this enough to know how it always turns out. So let it die. Let this thing die. Let this attachment to this group, let whatever attachment to your disappointment, like, grieve if you must, but like, understand that this is not something you can go back to. Like, you've already made yourself out. And in that, you've come to this state of being a sage of crystals, meaning you've like developed a higher knowledge, a higher understanding of, you know, group dynamics, how we repeat lessons until they are learned. I feel like maybe this is a lesson that's taken you quite a few times to learn. And it's been really hard for you to know, like, to trust that you have within yourself an ability to trust yourself and your own knowing. When something doesn't feel right, it isn't right, you know? And it's important for you to speak up and to not be silent. And to, like, be willing to, you know, stand in integrity rather than to stand with others sometimes. Because integrity is rare. That's your message. I know it was heavy. I'm sorry you're dealing with such pain, but I also am very happy that you know who you are. So, have a good one. Thanks for watching. Bye.